YouTube. So little update video about how my Arts Council grant is going, and basically to talk about busyness. So really boringly, my Arts Council grant is going exactly the way I planned it to do. I brought down the chunks, if you remember from previous videos, about when I would be plotting, when I would be writing and when I would be editing, and I'm still in that editing phase. I brought down all bits that I want to do on certain days. Some weeks I'm a bit behind, some weeks I've caught up, some weeks I'm a bit ahead of myself. And it's all been in little bite-sized chunks. But what I really wanted to talk about was just this sort of thing that's going around at the moment, this cult of busyness. And I absolutely, a couple of years ago, was bought into this idea. Being busy equals being successful. If we could say, everybody was saying, oh, I'm mad busy, I'm crazy busy, so much is going on, I'm swamped. And the competitive nature in yourself makes you feel that, well, perhaps I'm not working hard enough, maybe I should be as busy as they are. And over the past 2.5 years, one thing or another has happened which has physically stopped me from being able to run around in my car. So in the past, where I used to drive my kids to school and I used to fly off to a meeting, then I had a bit of freelance work, and then I was trying to catch somebody else for coffee, and I was back and two. I became physically ill, and I just wasn't able to do that. What I have done now is started a more healthy routine where I get up earlier and get parts of my work done. So what tends to happen is in the morning I have a walk, get a few chores done, do my chunk of editing, and then move on to other projects that I want to work with. Which means, even though I'm still doing contract work and still going to meetings, I'm not mad busy, and I feel better for it. So why is it really difficult when people say, how are things with you, to say, yeah, I'm fine actually. Had a good day, done some work, planted some spring bowls, burnt some food and a new recipe, and it's because we don't want to admit it. And my daughter's had a situation at the moment where she was trying to arrange a visit, and the people she was trying to arrange the visit with was, oh, I'm too busy to arrange a date right now, I'll get back to you, I'm counselling you and changing around. And you think, is that because somebody's starting to put busy, or is it because you feel the need that other people see you working flat out all the time? And I suspect it's the latter, really. It's so competitive in the workplace at the moment, you know. People want to be seen as being absolutely vital to wherever they're working, and it's important that they never stop this grind. But where's it going to end? So, you know, the working week used to be 37.5 hours in the UK. If you were from a teaching background like I was, you added another 2-3 hours in the evening to that. So a teacher's working week has always been about 50 hours a week. But now people are telling me, oh, what? No, I worked 50 hours, 60 hours, 80 hours last week. Well, if that's the case, perhaps you have to sort of really think about if that's worthwhile. And I'm actually filming today at the beautiful sort of Warblington cemetery, and because this is where we're all going. Is that what we want to do with our lives? Just spend it constantly trying to be on this treadmill, saying who's the busiest person, who's the most important person, the most vital person? Isn't it more healthy to work long and hard when something needs doing, and then take your foot off the pedal sometimes and just cruise along? And the really surprising thing about it is that now I am not running around like a mad woman. I'm still getting everything done. Things aren't coming in late. I'm not missing deadlines. I'm still getting the work done, but I'm doing it at a breath. So the next time somebody says how things are with you, resist the urge to say, oh yeah, I'm mad busy, it's been crazy, I've been working like a loon. See if you can get off that sort of treadmill. It's really nice here in the slow lane. And also, one of the beautiful things about it is that it allows you to just be a little bit nicer and respectful to other people. You're not trumping around sort of like cancelling or being rude to people or feeling overwhelmed and struggling. It is a lot better when you get to a point where you can say, you know what, no, that's not for me, and slow down. So that's where I'm at the moment. Pretty chilled, getting everything done.